Maybe. Maybe this will work. Everybody's here but you. Phil Presnell is here. So we got anyone else?
Still smell that bacon. Good.
Still smell bacon. I think Phil's the only one here. Yes, there were 3 and 2 people left, so. Good evening, Phil.
I don't...
See if I can fix
Hi,
my
Phil.
See if I can fix my hair. Looks funny, huh? What's it doing? No. I really messed it up, didn't I? Time for the hat.
Hey, Barry.
Barry Pierce.
Phil says he's still here.
Yeah. Hey, Barry, how you doing, man? Everybody still sick over there in the desert? Or are you even there now? Mike and Lisa.
Hey, Mike and Lisa. Hey, Randy Deaver. Hey, Mary, who's sleeping.
She's sleeping.
Hey, Tigner.
The grandparents.
The grandparents?
Yeah. Of course, the kid's probably like 4 years old now because he holds his videos out for so long. Yeah, you still living in Havasu? My brother-in-law moved out here to Oklahoma and he moved back. He's living back in the desert.
Oklahoma, they didn't like it, so they moved to Texas, didn't like that, so they went back to Arizona.
We told them.
Yep.
The only place to live around here is Arkansas.
That's right.
We're getting ready. Been watching the weather. It's starting to look a little crazy
It
around
says
here.
I'm okay, and yeah, still in Arizona.
Yeah. Yeah, we are
waiting for some bad weather.
Yeah, the tornadoes are going on, I guess, in Oklahoma. We don't really get them here. We get the sirens once in a while, but that's about the most we've ever had.
Gonna buy some land this year. Cool.
What, Lake Havasu? Should have bought it 30 years ago. It's getting high there. Rosebud.
Hey, Rosebud.
How you doing?
Mountain Laurel's somewhere within earshot, probably.
Guys, do us a favor. Please hit the thumbs up. It kind of gets us out there. With all we went through with being sick and everything in Quartzsite, we didn't get the boost that we usually get. So
some good deals now, Barry says.
Yeah, really. Huh.
That's good.
I like those ones down there by the water. What are they? $3 million houses?
Yeah. Everyone's broke. Yeah.
That keeping up with the Joneses around there is a pretty tough thing to do. Okay.
The video today is moved to my brother's place now.
You know what they call that?
Eastland?
Dave, that moving to your brother's place, they call that mooch stocking. Eastland.
Hey, Mark. Welcome.
Mark's here.
Must not be any football. I think it's baseball season now.
On his way in a few minutes. All right.
Figure that is us.
Yeah. I thought the doggy came out.
We are good, and Mountain Laurel will be on his way in a few minutes. Cool.
Terry Burns is here.
Terry Burns is in the house.
Probably Wes, too.
Probably Wes, too. Hi, guys. I think Dad...
His dad lets him listen to his phone? What?
He thinks his dad had a stroke today.
Uh-oh.
That's a bummer. Sorry to hear that, David.
Yeah, I look at 500 acres northeast of Havasu all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what, man? When you get old, you don't want all that land.
Well, the desert doesn't have a lot to have to maintain.
Yeah, but if you're going to do anything with it. We appreciate you both.
Hi, Trey. Hi, Wendy.
All right, I'll mail you the check.
Good to see you on here. Don't know. I have a partner looking for dirt. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Usually no water in the desert. Yeah.
Well, we lived in the desert. You know that. East of Kingman, too. Yeah. Have you ever gone under Kingman? It's pretty interesting down there. I mean, they got a city underneath there, man. It's crazy. Stores and bars, and they're all shut down now, but you could still go down there. There's like during World War II, there was a guy who was a hardware guy. Ooh, I think I just saw lightning through the thing. Had a hardware store, and he had a little fix-it shop in there, and he fixed everything because, you couldn't get anything during the war.
So, Ninette, when we left Quartzsite, brought over a loaf of sourdough, and
you're still eating it.
I finished it today, and it was so good. I've enjoyed it for a month. Kept it in the fridge.
You just trimmed the green parts off, right?
I kept it in the fridge, and it kept really nice. It was wonderful. Toast, I want to live in the desert, Mark said. Okay, you can have my piece of the desert.
Well, it's 57 here right now. Temperatures haven't been too bad lately. I mean, I get up about 4 o'clock in the morning, turn on the little box heater, and that's all I turn on.
Yeah, but it's supposed to get cold again too.
A little bit, yeah. One night, I think.
It's Mother Nature going, it's nice today. It's nice. It's spring. It's like, not really.
It's starting to get better here, starting to warm up.
I wasn't asking her anything, David. I just said that she made bread. She brought over 2 halves of a loaf. One had caraway seeds in it, and the other was just straight up sourdough.
What she wanted to ask is, do you think she could mail a loaf of bread?
I've had it for breakfast as toast every morning. Well, once I could eat again after we got well, when we got back from Quartzsite. But I kept it in the fridge, and it was delicious. And now it's gone.
Dougie D's here. Wow, look at that.
Hey, Doug. Hey, Helen, if you're in earshot.
Well, she's be nice, Helen. I'm always nice.
No, he means be nice to him.
2 eggs. They're here. There's Jason.
Hey, Jason. Amanda.
Yeah, we need to try to travel to go see you again. Like, oh wait, that's right. We see them all the time.
Oh. Well, we need to go over and see their house. They're doing things.
We actually bought a kitchen sink tonight. But this lady shows this picture, and it's got all this stuff, and we get over there and it doesn't have all that stuff, but it's a cool sink. So we bought it anyway, but she says, well, maybe I can get all that stuff.
Maybe I'll look for it under the sink, because it came from their place of business.
Yeah.
They had it in the kitchen where their shop is. Anyway,
black stainless.
It's pretty, but it doesn't have all the nice things.
It's got a little waterfall for like rinsing your veggies.
Thought it did, because we didn't read her description completely. So
it does have it.
Well, she's got to find it. If
the waterfall's there.
Yeah, no, but I'm talking about the
other stuff.
The other things. But anyway, she said she's gonna look. So hopefully she finds a few of those things, maybe. Hello, Hearth and Home from Yuma.
Hello. I used to eat avocado toast all the time because I had an avocado tree. And I mean, I would take bags of avocados to work.
We're talking like back in the day, the grocery bags, the brown grocery bags.
Take like 30 of them.
Full to overflowing.
And in the beginning, everybody was like, wow, that's so cool, man. And they'd be gone, and then after about a month, they were like, hey, we don't need any more, man. They
were walked out.
They were turning green. My dog loved them. She ate them like crazy.
Come home from work and her nose was she was a black dog. Her nose would have green on it.
She was a Doberman. And she'd just lay out there in the yard and just eat them avocados. Every time one fall out of the tree, she'd eat it.
You'll trade, but her coat was sure shiny. You guys will trade the bread for what?
Yeah, we don't have the tree anymore. I've looked into whether
avocado.
Yeah, I was looking to see if you could grow them around here, but they say no, it gets too cold.
Yeah.
You can bring them inside. But they get pretty big. Yeah.
Bigger than your house.
You'd have to have like the Astrodome, something to keep them in.
That was the days, guys.
Well, that was in Norwalk when we lived in Norwalk. Norwalk, California.
California.
Yeah, I bought that house for a song.
Yeah, it
sold it for
a lot of
made some money on it though.
So.
Of course, I don't think avocado trees would take it up there in the high desert either. I think it's too cold up there for them too.
It's pretty cold there too.
I mean, Fallbrook is a good place for them. Hey,
LA.
Bill, Darla.
Hey, Wes.
Got something cool for you too to watch later. Let me know if you want to text me the link or channel and video name.
Gary, you're out.
Yeah, he's right. Bedtime. What is it, 4 o'clock there?
Keep us posted on your land purchase.
Yeah.
Good luck with it.
Open a campground. I mean, they're closing down all the free camping out there, so. There's Mount Laura.
Welcome.
Running a bit late.
That's okay. We kind of started a little early. So. You didn't miss a whole lot.
Yeah. Especially last night. Can't talk about that. Yeah, so it's exciting. Exciting what's going on, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Looking for a load of rock so I can do my driveway out here so I can pull my bike in the shed now. It'll probably fit in there.
That is one thing that we did this week that you guys haven't heard about is we moved everything from our storage facility into our nice big shed / house.
Well, no.
And shed.
Yeah, most of the stuff is in the shed.
And the stuff that's in the house has to go in the house ultimately.
Yeah, and part of it's going to be filtered through and taken to Goodwill and places like that.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, so we got a lot of computers.
How's the shoulder doing?
Thanks
Not well. But we got one of those neck things coming. It's supposed to be here tomorrow.
I called everywhere, Jason, for one of those things. Nobody has them. Nobody. You'd think it's, I don't know.
And my doctor, she has no answers on it. I don't know. It's weird.
She just put him on a gabapentin. She's
great. She's a really great lady, but
still a doctor.
But she
medically minded.
I tell her, I go, I'm in just super bad pain all the time, and she goes, oh, okay, well, take it easy. Thank you. What happened here?
Anyway, yeah, I think it got so bad yesterday that Bill actually lost all his cookies, like, for a long time. There was nothing left.
I was so sick.
Made him dizzy and was not good.
I got the spinning winnies.
Yeah.
And that was it, man.
But I mean, it's got to get better. He can't do anything. Like, I'm surprised we were able to move our storage, honestly. Would you mind me posting the video here, Darla? It's going to text to you. The dad thinks he's spending reality by using his phone while he's watching YouTube. Okay. So, Wes, you can't put a link in here. YouTube won't allow it. So just text it to me and Bill using our phone numbers. That should be fine. Somebody just deleted something?
Mark did.
Watch out for side effects of gas. I know. And he's not taking it.
I might take one tonight, though.
When he had the blood clot in his leg, they put him on gabapentin, and he was on it for months. And then he finally was just like, I can't hang with this. It was making him foggy-brained and loopy, and so he quit taking it. And the other problem with it is when you don't feel pain, you tend to injure it further. So if it's so bad you can't hang with it once in a while, but with this thing, whatever's going on, if he doesn't feel the pain, then he'll go ahead and use it and continue to hurt it worse. That's my
It's like that old Rolling Stones song, what a drag it is getting old. I mean, I've always been pretty much pain-free. I mean, I mean, if I got hurt or something like that, I mean, I had my knee flare up and stuff, but I mean, that would come and go. This is coming and never going for some reason. And I go to the doctor and, they
I'm
just
pretty
skirt
sure
around
it's a
it.
pinched nerve in his neck.
Well, and then that chiropractor, that's what he said. Oh, you probably got a pinched nerve in your neck, but he started wrenching on my neck, and then I got real sick over there in courtside. So I don't know.
Yeah, but not from him, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm ready. I ordered all the stuff to service my bike, and I want to get it ready to ride, and I'd be afraid to take it down the road right now.
Pinched nerve can affect the brain function too. The level of pain, you can't think of anything else. But the gabapentin, once in a while, if it just gets so bad, it's there.
Well, and was it you saying, well, can you sleep on it? Yeah, I sleep just fine. It's when I get up to go to the bathroom, man. I can't
Knocking into walls.
Walking into the walls. I can't put nothing together. I never have done good with medication. I could drink a lot, but I find my limits on that too. But yeah, I don't like taking pills and stuff like that. And I have to take so much stuff every day for blood thinners, but I take all natural stuff. I stay away from the actual pills they want you to take.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? When I'm driving the car and I can't, my elbow feels like I hit my funny bone, and my fingers are all numb and tingly at the end, and my wrist hurts, and my forearm hurts, and my armpit hurts. It's just like, what the heck? This is not fun.
Hey, Diana. Hey, Brad. How you guys doing?
Hey, guys.
It could be frozen shoulder. I had it. My ortho said it was that after lots of tests. Gave me a steroid shot, and that helped. Said it is common for diabetics.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And that may be it, too, but it seemed to have come on overnight, really.
And someone told me about a shot you can get.
Catalog.
And I talked to my doctor. I said, "Can you get this?" And she never responded. So I don't know. We're friends on Facebook, and we've gotten to be good friends with her, and
got you, Wes.
It just I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have. MDSO no longer works on my hip.
DMSO.
DMSO.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, well, I even tried DMSO on this. I tried it on my leg. There's something else going on. It's not like it's treatable with that. I don't know why.
Yeah.
It doesn't fix everything, All
right, Wes. Send the link and we'll watch it. Water treatment facility.
And where?
In Andover, Massachusetts.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that too, Mark says.
Yeah. Well, gabapentin's bad stuff. I've had my experiences with that, but we'll see how I feel when we get off this live. I haven't taken any today because I'd be just out of it. I'd go,
it'd be fun.
Yeah, it would be entertaining for you. It would be so fun for me. But I don't know. Like I say, I want to get working on my bike. I think people would be interested in that, especially, people with bikes.
We love you, Wes.
Yeah. The old chicken whisperer, he's doing lawnmowers.
Yeah.
That guy is too much.
Consider Voltaren ointment? I haven't heard of that before. Voltaren. What about pot?
What? Where does it say pot? Is that what it is? Pot?
No. Oh. I was asking you because
well, trouble with weed is
Hey, Vince Simmons.
Hey, how you doing, Vince? I don't know.
Oh, Trey had said, is cannabis legal in Arkansas? I'd much rather use it for pharmaceuticals.
Well, you can go 6 miles and buy it.
Yeah.
And I'm sure everybody around here smokes it, but I don't. I don't do anything. I mean, I think probably the strongest thing I do is coffee and iced tea. I mean, I was in bad shape for a long time, and I haven't touched anything for what 24 years now. So I've been trying to stay clean.
Chicken Whisperer.
No, he's
no, not you, Wes.
Little House off grid or something.
Yeah.
And he's this guy. Well, the wife left me, and the sheriff came and arrested me today. And then he starts out with that, and he goes, "But we'll talk about that later." He never talks about it.
He uses clickbait to get you to watch his videos, and they're always just him talking, and it's just anyway. But he had a bunch of chickens, so people started calling him the Chicken Whisperer.
Yeah, what pains in your mouth are bad too. But one thing about your mouth is the fastest healing part of your body, because God knew you had to eat. So I mean, I had 28 teeth pulled at one time. That was pretty fun, wasn't it?
Mike said he had a tooth pulled.
Yeah. You got dry socket.
I got dry socket. That's bad. I'm sorry, Mike.
Hey, you want some gabapentin?
Bill says you can buy Voltaren over the counter. So we did buy something that's got lidocaine in it, and he's been using that, but
it's some kind of a weed product or something.
It's got hemp in it.
Does it?
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, but you don't get the buzz off it. It's really hard to get it to light too, because it's cream.
I had to ask. Can't remember if I told you to or not, but I had a buff Orpington that I had trained to come to me every time I went out. I would always dig up for fresh night crawlers. Maybe you are the Chicken Whisperer, Wes. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, this guy's doing lawnmowers now.
Yeah.
He's a trippy dude, man. He's kind of like, should hook him up with RV living, Class A living.
Yeah.
He did wiring on that motorhome, and it looks like he dropped a pan of spaghetti on the dash.
But that's how it looked before, remember? Like, we're talking about Class A living now. How what kind did he have? A Bounder or what did he have?
No, he's got a Winnebago.
Anyway, he stripped that thing down to the frame. You probably heard us talk about him before. But before that, the thing had mold in it, and he didn't discover that until he started getting really sick. But he would take wire from the back of the thing and then run it along the ceiling and just staple it to the ceiling. Up to the front.
It was insane. And now he's built this thing. It's like an armored car. It's got steel plate. He got rid of all the fiberglass and everything. Wait till that thing starts sweating in the wintertime. But anyway, he ran all this. He took all the wiring out of that thing, which who knows how much stuff he's still going to need when he gets done. Yeah. But he's got it. And I mean, I'm telling you, it just looks, I used to wire stuff. It was all nice and neat and clean and hidden and stuff. And this thing is just like he just dumped it on the dash. And what's funny is I think he's using the truck where he busted the dash all out. He's making them both match.
Wes, she came to you because she knew you were going to give her night crawlers. That's how you trained her. Chickens are smart.
Yeah,
they really are.
Cage knows that treat time's over with for the night, so he's in bed.
He's like, yeah, you guys can go ahead and have your little gab fest. Trey said, I'd never vapor smoke pot, only edibles. I'm not using my prescription now because if Wendy needs me, I have to be able to drive 24/7. She's my only concern. I'll deal with the pain. I hear you.
Does that stone you, that stuff? I thought it wasn't supposed to get you high. That, like the chewies and stuff.
They
I mean, it's not like the brownies we used to make.
They'll chill you out though. We gave it to Mom when she had her cancer.
Went by motorcycle shop this past week for a part for our bike, a Yamaha. They couldn't find the part in the USA. Part on order from Japan, could take up to 60 days to get here.
Yeah.
Well, look around. You know what you want to do is Google it, or not. Go on eBay and look on there. They have a lot of stuff on there.
Hi, Bob and Judy, and thanks for that information. It's an NSAID. I know what those are, but kind of like, aren't Motrin NSAIDs? I think. And
I know they plug you up.
No, not NSAIDs. You just thought they did. Wes thinks he's trying to check in. I think the chicken trained. Train the chicken.
Yeah, well, THC, that's
THC content.
Yeah. You know, back in the old days, you wanted a lot of THC, but
yeah, Bob and Judy. Yeah. Thank you for that information too.
Is this your first time on here, Bob and Judy? And are you RVers, or do you live in Arkansas?
So many questions.
Well, I want to see how fast you can type, or he or she. Man, I was talking to my brother-in-law today. He got a motorcycle. And he was trying to figure something out, and man, I just called him and I said, "Dude, I can't do this arthritic dance on this phone anymore."
Try lidocaine patches. It worked great for phrenic nerve. It helped for me.
I tried those patches.
Some. Icy Hot got lidocaine in it. I don't know.
Hey, well, Shaq uses it.
Yes, we're snowbirds from Idaho. Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I used to go to Idaho a lot when I was a kid. Go up there, well, do Ketchum, and then go up to the Glima Summit and go up there to Alturas Lake. That's beautiful up in that area. I really enjoyed it up there. My stepdad was a farmer. He grew potatoes in Eden, Idaho, near Twin Falls. He was an interesting guy. He was cool when I was a kid. I mean, he was a Harley dude and truck driver, and he used to be a farmer. And I mean, he was quite the guy. He was a man's man. I know I never wanted to cross him.
Mountain Laurel said hadn't thought of eBay. I'll check on that.
Yeah, you know, you can find just about anything on there. And sometimes, you know, if you plan on keeping the bike for a long time, if it's not too new of a bike, sometimes you can find a used bike for parts, you know.
Yeah, Vince. That's what happens to Bill. He gets rubber legs. CBD ointment works pretty good too.
Yeah.
You know what though? You have to buy, just like anything, right? With pot, you gotta buy the good stuff. Otherwise, it's just
you have to go to the sidewalk pharmacist so you can get the
I have a friend who's got real bad arthritis, and she told me that. She goes, "I bought some that it's like putting cooking oil on you. Nothing happens. Other stuff, she's like, it fixes you up right now." I don't know.
Be real careful.
I'm gonna spray WD-40 on his neck.
Write everything down on every carburetor when you take it apart. All the adjustment screws and everything, so you don't have to take it to some rip-off guy. It's going to charge you a fortune to reset those carburetors up. You got four or six on that.
Buy it or grow it.
Well, new ones are fuel injected.
Hi, Tim. 94-year model Yamaha.
Oh yeah. Well, then there's probably used ones of those floating around that you can probably get a deal on. You know what? If you type in 94 Yamaha on Facebook Marketplace, you might find something too. There's a lot of motorcycles on there cheap right now. None as cheap as the one I bought, but
Trey says you can get low THC. It'll help with the pain. Doug says 6 on mine.
You have 6 carburetors, yeah. Okay, boy. Woo. That's why I like about Harleys. They have one. They're like a car.
I need tires for my Ultra Classic.
Yeah. You know what? I'm amazed how the oil for my bike is $100. for full synthetic. What? Cindy's here.
Love you guys.
Yeah, you guys are stealing mommy. You know, she didn't tell me that till when? Today?
What?
When did you tell me you were going to Steve and Cindy's?
Oh,
you
I
had
thought
some,
you knew.
You had some kind of a made-up story or something that you were going to some
told you
function with
with
Leah.
Brain and you can't hear what I say.
Yeah. See, she blames it on me.
Oh, I got an advertisement. Better late than never. At this point, I'm surprised that no one makes commercially available red light therapy machines specifically for cats and dogs. Don't they? I bet they do.
Well, they're supposedly going to make available med beds pretty soon, so we'll see. What?
Doug's waving to you, Ortho Crofty.
Yeah. I got a thing from a guy. I don't want to mention names because I don't want you guys to think that I'm like bragging who I know or anything. But anyway, I don't know him. I just talked to him on Facebook. But he said that they're going to make the med beds available for the general public here pretty soon, instead of just Nancy Pelosi.
He does.
Well, it's because it says Dougie D.
It says Doug D.
Doug G D. Dougie D.
It says Doug.
Dougie D. Dougie D.
Dougie D. That's what we call it.
Definitely will be checking that out as well, Marketplace. Haven't looked at all online. The only trouble with Marketplace is don't give anybody any money up front.
Oh, can you Venmo me? Can you Zelle me? Can you?
Yeah, you don't do that. What you do is say, no, I have $100 in my pocket. I can come over and pick it up. Oh, well, I won't be around for the next 3 years. But if you send me money Venmo, you can come pick it up and it'll be in the driveway. Nah, don't work that way. Yep, that don't work for me.
Not everybody's dishonest, but a large number of them are, and you can't pick and choose who is and who isn't. It's really hard to tell. So.
Yeah.
Scammers. Still, let's hope so. My spine was feeling better over winter, but since the weather has started warming up, my spine defects have been screaming again.
Yeah, see, I do worse in the cold. When it's warm, I feel better.
One of the things I've been doing that has helped me with my back, because I got back pains too, is drinking structured water out of a copper bottle.
Yeah, for what, a week? You've only had that
a couple of weeks.
Okay.
But literally, as soon as I did that, the first, I'll show you. This one.
Yeah.
You just put the water in it and let it sit overnight.
You know, if we melted that down, we'd have enough electrical copper to do the house.
Anyway, it's copper inside, and it's really tasty. But anyways, my back hasn't hurt nearly as bad as it had been. And I was taking Boswellia every day, and I don't have to take that now most days. I think I've had to take it one day. And that was because
she has
storage.
She has more problems than I do, but my problems are intense. They're like really bad. You know, my good leg's bad now, my good arm's bad now, so I don't know. I'm going to get better. I don't like to be a whiner. I like to be a doer.
What happens when you get old?
I want to be able to ride my motorcycle around this summer and have fun. There's a lot of bikes out right now. There were bikes out today and all weekend.
Yes, Trey. That is true. They are fun.
Yeah, Dougie, he avoided us.
Huh?
Doug avoided us this year in Quartzsite.
Oh, I would have Dad drink this, but you got to believe in it too, or you wouldn't drink it.
I'm on Rife. I'm on so many things right now.
So am I.
You know, there's actually a frequency for gabapentin there, huh?
Yeah.
You know what it does? It makes me dizzy. Everything makes me dizzy.
Why would you add a silver coin to the copper vessel, Wes?
Makes it worth more.
Yeah, true.
Where would you get a silver coin?
You.
Oh.
We start tiling the master bathroom shower tomorrow. Woohoo!
So it should be done.
You
4 o'clock
should
tomorrow.
video that so that I can learn. Refer back to it when I need to.
Well, you're gonna do the big, huge ones, right?
Yeah.
So that'd be easy compared to all those little ones. The hard part is you got to get. If you get one just a little bit off, it's gonna be, you know. And you have to like snap some string lines or something so you get it.
That's what you do.
Perfect.
Placing a silver coin in water kills microbes and such, but you couldn't do it in a copper container. It causes low-level electrolysis. That makes sense. This is also antimicrobial, antibacterial, antifungal. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And this doesn't do anything but hold water.
That gives you microplastics. Forever plastic.
This is the one Cindy gave me.
Yeah.
Orthocrophy.
I have to add this because prayer has blessed us so much. Yep, that's true. Prayers are the very best medicine, and we're grateful for you all. Because we love you guys.
Yeah.
And you're right. But your awesome daughter got you that.
Yeah. See, we went to the Laughlin River run one year, and they had these cups, and if you bought one of those cups, it was like $1 a beer. You could refill that cup for $1, where they were selling bottled beer for like $5 or $6. So it was a no-brainer. So I got one of those, and when we got home, I always just, like right now, I always have this thing sitting here drinking water or something in it, iced tea or something. And Cindy saw this one, I guess, in a store somewhere, and she goes, I got to get it.
I think it was a thrift store.
Thrift store.
Yeah. Carrie, I will send you the link where I got this from. I think it's called Kitchen Science.
Well, I thought it was from the Mina electrical supply. Mellow Cat's listening.
Hey, Mellow Cat. Are you going to go to sleep early tonight so that you're ready for tomorrow's tiling?
That sounds like fun. Copper plated.
No, it's entirely copper. All of it. All the way through.
It costs $700. How much did it cost?
I think it costs $30.
30?
Mm-hmm.
I wonder how much copper that is.
The whole thing's copper.
Did you weigh it?
No. It's got water in it. A little bit of water. Dad, you're a believer in Rife frequencies. Believe in copper waters.
Well, you know what? Rife frequencies I've actually had where I had spinnies, and Mommy would go over and next thing I know, I'd be fine, But it's not working for the shoulder.
Because one of the things about Rife is you've got to have a diagnosis. You have to know what it is so that you can go in and find out what frequency to, pull up. I don't know what this is. I've tried brachial, whatever. I all kinds of things, and eventually I might get lucky, or eventually I don't know. I just don't know.
Cindy's accusing me of going to steal that.
Try a copper bracelet.
Yeah.
Maybe. Eye doctor first thing in the morning, but then mortar inbound. Yeah, it's always good to make sure you can see properly to do tiling. You're gonna wake up and Dad will have melted and scalped you out of puddle.
Too much fun.
Yeah.
And this is a no fun zone. I hope no one's having fun out there. No having fun. Ortho Crofty. No having fun.
Yeah.
Boy, I'm sure glad she doesn't have one of these things because she'd be talking smack about me, wouldn't she?
What thing?
One of these YouTube channels. She used to, but
she still does.
Does she?
Yeah, they're just busy. Busy family. I mean, I could tell that the Rife machine helps with my pain, but so far I haven't been able to completely do away with the pain for more than a week or two at a time. Yeah. Doug says he wears a copper one when he plays golf.
Yeah.
I know copper helps. I definitely know it helps.
Yeah, it turns your finger green. If you wear a copper ring and it turns your finger green. You got to be careful wearing. Well, they were selling those bracelets over there at Quartzsite for everything.
That's one place I wouldn't trust is Quartzsite. I think those people are scammers.
Think so?
Yes.
Yeah, you know what? When I use that tens machine, it works. But the problem with the tens machine is I have to sit right here because if I move, it falls off.
Well, you need a new sticky.
Well, we just changed them. I thought.
Oh.
But we get free ones, right?
Mm-hmm.
For the rest of our lives.
Pay for shipping.
Oh.
Which is equivalent to the cost of them.
Oh, wow, you guys are down Texas, huh?
Then? I believed it worked. Not having fun sitting outside watching Border Patrol flying around. Ooh, Randy.
Well, they got a lot of stuff going on down there.
What city are you guys in now, Randy?
You may not want to tell us. Because we have a drone that'll reach there.
Hey, Mellow Cat, why are you going back to the eye doctor? I thought you just went recently. No? I don't remember. Hey, Roman, copper toxicity symptoms only occur after ingesting 30 milligrams of copper per liter that had been sitting in an unlined pure copper mug for hours.
There you go. So don't drink that water. It's been sitting in there for hours. Don't you put the water in there and let it sit for a while?
Yeah, it has to be 8 to 12 hours.
Really?
How much is 30 milligrams, Roman?
Like a drop?
Randy said close to 8.5.
Oh, okay. That used to be the bad place when we used to work down there in Texas. Yeah. You want to be near Eagle Pass because they were all coming across right there.
And they were making our news, too.
Yeah. I like Laredo, though. I thought Laredo was pretty cool. But I was the one who had to go and deal with it.
If I lived in New York or LA, I'd be betting on which of my neighbors was getting deported next.
Yeah. Well.
Copper should be lined with tin.
You know,
in the old days. Oh.
The sad thing is
I didn't know that.
I mean, I don't know about most of the people that are here, but we've met a lot of nice people that were not legal in this country.
Yeah.
But you know what? You got to come here legally. I mean, you can't go down and just do whatever you want to do in Mexico or Canada. They don't, or go to Europe or anything like that and just hang out forever. They don't allow that stuff. So, and all it was managing to do, I heard a thing today that people were getting, some people were getting $9,000 a month to stay here, and yeah, and that's ridiculous. But it doesn't matter because the people that are giving the money away, they just want to keep getting reelected because you get all these kickbacks and stuff. So, yeah, not fun. But you ready for my hat? Well, I'll tell you what. Texas is moving closer to Arkansas all the time, isn't it?
Sure.
It's really, Texas is in high gear doing stuff, man. Crazy. And Arkansas still is kind of, okie dokie. But I don't know for how long. Tim Baxley, no comment. You haven't even commented tonight, have you? I bet you haven't. Look at, nobody's hitting the thumbs up either. We're not loved anymore. Pretty soon we won't get out. They won't even say anything that we're on. You watch. That's how it works. Now, all the YouTubers are kind of complaining about that stuff. But, oh, well, we got one. One lover of us. Yeah.
We got 14.
Yeah. Helps a lot. I mean, I watch these guys. That one dude had 6,000 people watching him, and he got like 7,000 likes. I was like, how do you do that? But he was doing a live, so people were kicking on and off. Like this. We get people to come on, they're on for till they, hear something they don't like. That tends to make it go better. And I've just got, the thing is that
thanks, Tigners.
we can't do much about things. We just got to sit and watch, wait, see what happens.
Like a movie.
Yeah.
Not what they say.
Trouble is we got a large group of people in office and stuff, and that are on the take, man.
Amanda says yearly checkup for eyeballs. I could swear you just had that done and got new glasses. Has it already been a year? I don't know.
I got mine.
I don't know who.
But what happens is when you get old, your eyes get bad on a daily basis. You just go.
Crooked judges, Tim says.
Yeah, well, man, I need another channel, and I need to do like 3-hour lives to just do, get into it.
I've told you that you should do that.
Yeah, but a lot of those guys get death threats and all kinds of stuff. I might like it, huh?
You can't fix your arm pain. Weak leaders, crooked judges, and weak leaders.
Yeah, well, not weak leaders, traitor leaders. That's what we have. They're robbing us blind, man. $3 trillion they've gotten in kickbacks. That's what they found so far. That's what Doge has found so far. So I don't know. I think that's a lot of money. They want to give us $5,000, which they probably won't.
So I do have some complaints about this administration, though. Why haven't they stopped the streaking in the sky?
Yeah.
Why haven't we heard about what those drones were?
And why aren't a bunch of politicians that wearing orange jumpsuits?
Not true. Why don't we have the list of Epstein's attendees? They have that. These things were supposed to happen.
Well, we have the flying list and stuff like that, but we don't have.
We had that before.
We don't have the Johns, the actual people that were
his patrons
getting serviced. And of course, I heard an interesting thing today that Ghislaine did not work for Epstein. Epstein worked for her. Her dad was the one that was part of the Mossad and all that kind of stuff. So it's, the only way you can figure it out is to just get rid of them all. That's what I think should get done. I think we should get rid of them all. And you know what? If a few good ones go with them, that's the problem with being in that business, I guess. And just start marching, just taking them and putting them. Okay, you're senator, you go to Gitmo. The rest of you guys over the border, out of here, and see if we can't make this a really nice country again. Used to be awesome when we were kids, and it was getting bad then. Too. Yeah. I mean, there were problems then too, because we lived in California, so. But we didn't have the same kind of problems. They just, I mean, the deficit was like nothing. It was like $100 million. They spend that. If you watch the debt clock, $100 million is gone in a few minutes. Just rolling so fast.
And the other thing too that I remembered was we were supposed to see what was in Fort Knox. Have you seen that yet?
Well, Trump's supposed to get a camera crew and go there and look at it. You know what? I mean, he's got so much going on dealing with that little punk yesterday. I thought he was going to smack him, and I was kind of hoping he would. Oh, great! Now you just spilt water all over the floor. Yeah, I mean that guy. He's got a lot of our money. It's not Trump's money. It's not Congress's money. It's our money. We're the ones that work and pay in on these taxes. And Trump's trying to eliminate that and go back to like it was back in like 1912. And they don't want to do that because they don't want to take money from everybody else. They want to take it from us because it's easy. And then, what was their idea on how to solve the debt? Was to hire 87,000 more IRS agents so they could follow the middle class around in this country and take what little we have left. And they won't be happy until nobody has anything. And, the barbed wire is to keep us in, not to get us out, keep us out.
That is a lot of money, Mount Laurel. True that. Got to thoroughly get rid of the source of the problem before you can fix the issues completely. Well, like Bill said, though, I haven't seen anybody in an orange suit going to
they need
a gated community.
And I could give you a list real quick, but they need to go. And I mean, they're not all Democrats and they're not all Republicans. I mean, they all need to go. And I mean, it's funny that what's that? Jasmine Crocker? Yeah, is that her name? She's been a congressperson for a little over 2 years. She came in and she did a thing. She had no money. She was broke. She had nothing. Well, after 2 years, she's worth $9 million. Well,
what about AOC? She was a bartender.
Yeah, she's got $30 million.
What about the president of Ukraine? He was a comic.
Yeah, well, and he's
a comedian.
He's got more property than.
He's financed.
Yeah.
All the way around.
And that's the thing. See, they send all that money over there to Ukraine, and he sends some of it back, and it gets spread around different people, and then he sells the weapons. It like 10 cents on the dollar, I heard. So he's selling them to the cartels. So we're going to be fighting our own weapons. So when our guys start dying, you could think that little munchkin from over there in Ukraine. If it was up to me, I would send them nothing. At this point, I'd say, okay, you know what? Wipe my hands of it. You know what, Putin? I don't want to be involved in this anymore. It's your deal. If you want to fight them, do it, whatever.
$2 billion taxpayer dollars given to NGO with less than $100 in revenue.
Yeah, that was Stacey Abrams. Yeah, she still claims she's the governor or the something of Georgia. So.
She's governor. Is she governor?
She wasn't. She lost, but she knew she won because she had it was fixed. Yeah, it was rigged. YouTube is going to kill me on this. Just trust me. This is if you want to commit YouTube suicide. That's another thing. This is the way to do it. Talk about current affairs. But I don't know. If someone has any better ideas, you got a keyboard. Put them down there. Tell me what you think.
It's no mistake that it's Al Gore rhythm, right?
Yeah.
You kill me, darling.
Yeah.
Anyway, a commercial.
It's getting really windy.
It is definitely going to storm.
Yeah, I can hear the wind.
And Monday's going to be bad, and Tuesday's going to be really bad.
Tuesday's going to be the bad day. That's when they're saying.
So pray for us, Doug.
Yeah. But it's always kind of fun. We could always go in the house now, hang out in there when it's storming.
Yeah.
We have a storm shelter.
It's not insulated yet.
Yeah. You know that $2 billion though, that was just part of it. It was over 200 billion. That USAD, boy. They were just
USAID.
well, you said how you want to say it.
USAID.
USAID.
Yeah.
They were just getting so much money, man, and they were giving it to the whole world.
40 miles an hour winds, really, Dad?
Yeah. It's supposed to be worse than that here. It's supposed to be like 50 or 60. The tornado chasers were out today in Texas and Oklahoma.
Yeah.
They'll be here on Tuesday.
In their special designed car.
Yeah, the Dominator.
Yeah.
Well, there's still people here. I don't know. Probably don't want to hear my crazy talk.
They just mute you.
Yeah, well. God's the answer. That's the answer.
True that.
Whatever the question is, God's the answer. Because tell you what, man, people cannot solve their own problems. They just can't. They can try, but I've never seen anyone solve their own problems. I have problems that I can't solve. You don't. You're the only one I know that.
Hey, I solve my problems.
Yeah, she drinks copper water. What you would do is, you know how to solve your problems. You eat this.
Mm-hmm. One of the things I will say about problems is I came back from Quartzsite with a bad cough and I can't get rid of it. Huh.
Yeah. Yeah.
It drives Bill crazy.
Tried to give her 3 X-Lax the other night and she wouldn't take them.
4.7 trillion? Dang.
Well, they don't even know how much money.
You
know what? They got that machine. They got that thing just printing the.
Oh, man.
Well, they don't print it anymore. They just
deleted something.
What? Trey. Probably gonna tell me I'm a tinfoil hat guy. Oh well.
No.
What did you say, Trey? You can't do that. We didn't hear you. Still here.
Thanks, Mountain Laurel. You're totally right, Bill. The calculations are still rolling. Desert Crud. Hey, Biffrod.
Hey, Biffrod's here.
Desert Crud, exactly.
Yeah.
We came back calling it the Desert Curse.
What was that one dude? Snotty Booger or what? What was he called?
What was he?
I haven't seen him in a while.
Snot Bubbles. Snot Bubbles, that was it. I've never heard more about God with any other president. That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Well, he got a lot of coaching. He had Phil Robertson and Franklin, Graham, and he had a lot of people talking to him. And
he needed some coaching.
And you know,
I think we all agree on that.
The thing is, being shot in the ear, that's a biblical thing. There's a whole bunch of biblical things that have happened to him. And he finally, everybody was trying to explain to him, yeah, that was supposed to happen. And I heard a few years ago that there were gonna be assassination attempts on his life if he ran for president. And he has had a whole bunch, a lot more than we know, I guarantee you.
What would make a person want to run for an office where you're a walking target like that, you know? Really?
Well, he's trying to help the American people.
You're 100% correct. This world's only salvation is Jesus Christ. My last message was spelled wrong.
Would you put Jesse on there or something? Well, you know what? I mean, I don't know how people can survive without.
I don't know how they get out of bed in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be so depressing. Of course, you know how you can tell them they have blue hair. That's how you can tell people that are depressed. What? They dye their hair blue.
They do?
Yeah, that's how you know.
Oh, purple.
Purple, blue.
or
rainbow colors. And I mean, everything, man. They stole the rainbow from God. I would not want to be standing in front of him when he starts asking questions. So
we
there'd
all
be
have to
little
answer
lightning
for
bolts.
our evil deeds.
So I guess everybody's done, huh?
I suppose there's a good story on an old family Trump Bible.
No.
Okay. I don't know about that, but
yeah. Well, we appreciate.
Everybody can turn a new leaf any day, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I know for a fact.
Yeah. Anyways, guys, we do appreciate you.
Thanks for the thumbs up. Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks for comments.
Thanks for your support by being subscribed.
Thanks for the love.
Yeah, and we appreciate you guys being here, and we shall see you. Well,
have a good week.
I will be here next Sunday. She won't.
Right.
She's going to go on a 2-month vacation. Cross-country trek without me to go see Ortho Crofty and Stevie Crofty.
Yeah.
So, anyway, I'll be home alone.
Have a good week.
Bye.